Yeah, we're live, baby. What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. We are kicking off March Madness tonight with the four playing game. Super excited. Just kind of watching ESPN right now, kind of getting caught up on what's going on, but couldn't be more excited about what's going on, and super excited to jump into this year's March Madness. Obviously, we missed it last year, so kind of a bummer there, but we are jumping back in head first. Kind of going to kind of talk about that today, both the advertising side and the basketball side. Obviously, with being a marketer, I find that very interesting, kind of going behind the scenes and peeling apart some of the numbers there. So, going to dive right in. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ask Me About My podcast. Andrew back with another episode today. It's the start of March Madness, baby. We didn't think this was going to happen. Didn't happen last year, but we're back this year. March Madness is starting off tonight with our four playing games and is going to be going on straight for 18 days. 18 days of basketball. It's almost going to feel like normal. I hate to say that. Or I actually love to say that. We might actually be getting back. We might be getting back, baby. I'm going to take a look at two things. First, advertising. Obviously, being a marketer, I find it very interesting. And then kind of diving into a little bit of the basketball side. Taking a look at some of the statistic leaders and who's going to win and all that kind of fun stuff. I'll end with my pick at the end of this. So like I said, 18 days of March Madness starts tonight with the four playoff games, I believe around 6 o'clock Eastern. In 2019, the ad spend for the March Madness tournament was $918 million, close to $1 billion. It was actually projected to be $1 billion in 2020. But we obviously didn't have the tournament last year, so I can only assume we're roughly got to be around the same number here. We did see a little pullback in the NFL Super Bowl advertising. I can only see the same thing happening here. So looking right around $910 million again for this year. 2019, it was made up of 102 advertisers with 67% returning from 2018. This is one of the largest conversions or year-over-year conversions in the post-sports era, or the post-sports, what's the best way to put this? In the postseason games or postseason tournament. So 60% returning from 2018 in the postseason. That is different compared to Super Bowl year over year. You have roughly 40% of the advertisers go from year to year. So we have 20% of the advertisers that have advertised over the last 10 consecutive years. So one of the longest running longevity and loyalty to a postseason. Again, 2019, the landscape was dominated by the auto manufacturers, making up 17% of the ad spend. Second was telecom, making up 12% of the ad spend, and then financial services and insurance tied for third, making up 12% each. Take a look at those top 3-4 categories, makes up 50% of the ad spend for the course of the March Madness tournament. Biggest opportunity here is obviously the coveted name of being able to say March Madness. I don't even know if I can say it. I might get canceled off this thing or demonetized. I don't even monetize off YouTube, so come at me. The cross-platform opportunities here is huge. Obviously, in-store promotions. Tostitos usually has something. Pepsi usually has something in stores. Also, the sweepstakes opportunities that are a lot tied to this as well. You see a lot of that with the auto manufacturers. And then obviously the digital activations, the digital components, the tweets, the ability to use the name and likeness in all your social media advertising tying back to the game. I know Pizza Hut does a lot of has done a lot of cross-platform advertising with that as well. This is what I think, to me, the cross-platform opportunity and on-screen opportunity, making March Madness one of the most attractive ad properties in the sporting landscape. Now moving on to the basketball side of things, I'm just gonna kind of run through a few statistics here, ending with FanDuel and their picks. Highest scoring team in all of this year's March Madness is Gonzaga with 92 points. That's got to be per game. I'm still trying to get back in the swing of this. 92 points is the highest scoring team. Averages 92 points per game. And they're also the fastest team with the average possessions per game of 75. 74.8. We have the best free throw team in Oral Roberts at 82%, and the best three-point team is Baylor at 41%. When we take a look at what Vegas has going on, I guess can't really call it Vegas anymore. I use FanDuel. Gonzaga is the leader to win the March Madness tournament at plus 200, followed by Illinois at plus 600 and Baylor at plus 600. Of course, if you know me, I'm going to pull for my Ohio State Buckeyes to at least make it to the Final Four, if not further. Kind of had a rough end of the year, didn't really have the best Big Ten tournament, but hopefully they can kind of figure it out and pull it off from there. It's tough to go against Gonzaga. I mean, it's just really hard. Obviously, like the most points per game, most possessions per game, and they just seem to be on fire this year. Who's going to stop them? Only time will tell, but that's kind of one of the best and most fun parts about March Madness is there's always a little upset. There's always a little something going on. So very interesting to start watching tonight. It's going to be absolutely awesome getting back to quote-unquote normalcy here with March Madness, and super excited to see where it goes. Appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. Please follow us. Hit that subscribe button on Facebook. Just kidding. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts out there. Like, subscribe. Also on Anchor if you want to donate. We have not projects. We have products starting at $1 all the way up to $5 per month. Whatever you'd like to donate, would love the support. Again, thank you very much for your time and have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.